Right. Now, a lot of people rather have a warranty and rather take this to the dealership to have it done. Now, do you think a warranty is worth it since you work on your own trucks?
I mean, the warranty is good.
Do you got a warranty on this truck? Or is it already gone?
It's probably gone from when I bought it from from Crete, which is right here.
How many miles on there? Yeah, tell me where you bought the truck from.
I bought my truck from Crete Carrier. There you go.
So you was a lease purchase driver, right?
Yep. 4 months. I bought the truck off him for $40-some thousand.
Wait a minute.
Then I left.
You was a lease purchase driver for 4 months?
Yep.
Not 4 years?
Nope. Not 4 years. Not 6 years. Not 5 years.
So wait a minute, now something don't sound right. Now you only worked there for 4 months. Did you already have the money saved up?
No. I basically.
How much was the truck selling for?
Like $43,000 for the truck. But see, I did my research and went to Tennessee.
They weren't ripping nobody off then at Crete.
It wasn't ripping anybody off. The truck had about 300-some thousand miles on there.
And they only wanted $40,000?
And they only wanted $40-some thousand. But I did my research and went to a state that is no tax. So whatever the truck costs, that's what it costs. It was only $43,000 and some change, and that's all I paid. I hadn't paid no other fees or no title fees, no that fees. It probably got all included. But whatever the price that was for the truck, that's what I paid for the truck. That was it.
So you just ran loads. Go ahead.
So basically, I started with Crete Carrier. And drove for them for 4 months to see how their loads was going, how their home time was going. It was awesome. Never missed a home time. They pay was good, pretty good. I believe when I was leaving, they were giving them hella raise. So if you go to Crete now, you probably be getting 45 to 46 cents per mile, and you can take the 21 days out and home 3 or 4 days out of the week. If you want to stay out, you can stay out. If you want to go home, the computer generates when you go home. You don't talk to nobody about your home time. You automatically get routed back home. So you're driving around wherever you need to go for 2 weeks, and on your 3rd week, it's going to route your ass home unless you put in the system that you don't want to go home for another whatever days. Now, if you put it in for, like, say, I want to be out for another 6 days, then 6 more days from now, it's going to say, hey, you've been out for whatever amount of days, we're going to route you home immediately. They route you home. You don't have to ask nobody for no home time, no nothing. Unless you have special requests, you always get it granted. I always got appointments and stuff, and I always get them granted. Even though my home time was due, it still generates your home time as regular. So now, 4 months in, as I'm driving as a company driver, I was still searching for a truck. I was still a company driver for 4 months, just to see how their system was going, if I liked the company, whatever. After that, then I found the truck. They say, hey, we found another truck for you in Tennessee if you want to go get it, because I told them where I wanted to go. Put the camera on me, goddammit. Put the camera on me.
This car hauler passing by.
I don't need to see no car hauler. Put the camera on me. This is me time. So, after 4 months, all I did was give them $4,000 down. I don't know if it went up. I don't know if it went down. It definitely ain't going down. So I don't know if it went up. Well, I'm pretty sure it went up because now they got all automatics, but the manual trucks are still out there for sale. So people walking around looking suspicious. So you got all kinds of power. So after 4 months driving as a company driver. 4 months driving as a company driver, I decided to get the truck and became a lease purchase. And then started making my payments. 4 months later, I decided I hate making payments. After they told me all that was going to stop was just the truck payments and something else. Once you finish paying off your truck, I was tired of making payments. So I just paid off the truck in 4 months. I paid off the truck. 4 months later, I paid off the truck. And I started driving around. And then Andrew started sending me check stubs like, hey man, when you gonna come to the oil field? So I tell him, I still got like $32,000 or so left on the truck to pay. And he was like, man, you got the money, pay the damn truck off, right?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
You got the damn money, pay the damn truck off, and it was like $37,000 left on the truck. So I was like, all right, cool. I told him, hey, I need a load going to Texas, and I was in Weatherford, whatever you pronounce it. Not Weatherford. Was it Weatherford? I was up in Weatherford, or wherever the hell their terminal at in Texas.
Yeah, Weatherford.
And
Talking about 1845?
Talking about Crete. Crete got a terminal up there. I don't give a damn anyway. So I went up there, put my truck in the shop, try to get some oil change, all that stuff done to it before I leave, because I know I was leaving, because I told him I need the load coming to Texas. I put my truck in the shop. He came back out with a camera. Wait a minute, I thought I owned my truck. Why is there a camera open? So it was like 10 minutes before the company had to dip, and it was a Friday. I called them up like, hey, why is there a camera up in my truck? They're like, oh, all the trucks are getting it now. Well, I'm like, well, last time I checked, I don't see none in nobody else's truck. Why is it in mine? You know, when you try to keep a track of everybody, see what you're doing, blah, blah. I say, guess what? I'm going to put the truck back in the shop, and I need you to take out the camera. If it ain't coming out, take out all your equipment. Being in mind, I was already getting ready to quit. So they were like, well, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Call the owner up department. I called the owner up department 5 minutes before they had to leave. They're like, well, let me transfer you to this person to talk to. Yeah, Dominic, why you leaving? Why you leaving? I'm like, because there's a camera in my truck, and I own my truck. Why y'all putting the camera in my... Oh, well, hold on 1 second. I need you to talk to somebody else about this. Patch me through to somebody else. Hey, what's going on? You doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing fine. There's a camera in my truck. Who I need to talk to get it out? Well, it's a new policy thing we coming up with. Long story short, I just simply tell them if it ain't getting out my truck, take out all the equipment, and I'll be on my way. It was like, all right, in case if you wanted to come back, there's always a place for you. I don't think I'll be going back, and there ain't no place for me because I don't go backwards to make money. I move forward to make money. Like I say, tell them take out all the equipment. I parked my truck in San Antonio. I got ripped off because there was scamming shit going on. I donated, what was it, $3,500 to some scammer. It was supposed to go on the Transwood, remember? We know talking about that blower.
Driver that got scammed for the blower.
Yeah. When they talk about this blower program shit, and I don't fell for the scamming shit.
Yeah, man, he got scammed. I forgot I tried to save him from getting scammed from Craigslist. There was some scams going on Craigslist.
Going on.
I guess you had to send somebody some money through, what was it, Cash App or PayPal?
The actual bank.
Oh, you wired them the money. He wired some people the money that was pretending like they was Transwood.
They got Transwood logos, everything perfect. For you to go to wherever the fuck you had to go. But I had to go to my bank to wire the money to him. $3,500 donated.
Yeah.
Cop was like, we can't do shit about it.
Yeah,
I
man.
walked the fuck out.
I told him it was a scam, man. It was some people were pretending like they worked for Transwood and they were selling blowers through Transwood, the trucking company, on Craigslist. I told Dominique it was a scam.
You know how many people got scammed that same day?
I bet a lot, goddammit, but I told your ass not to send the money.
Man, that shit was too
You wired that shit so fast, I couldn't even think straight. I like, damn, Dominique, you ain't getting that blower or your money back.
Nothing.
So he ended up donating the money, but luckily he got it back when he came to the oil field, like I told him to.
I got to the oil field, got my first load. This motherfucker went out, stuck on the shipper, on the goddamn shipping pad. The goddamn blower shit right here went out. This went out. So what I had to do, I had to take off this line and this line and connect them both together, and air just goes straight through. Now, that's only temporary. Your tank is gonna consistently build air. What I had to do, I had the little blower on my seat. I had to hold that shit in, attached to the seat. Once that was attached to the seat, the air just stayed perfect at a normal shit. Now, if that didn't work, I had to pump my brakes in order to bleed out some of that air out of the damn thing. Now that's done, all I gotta do now is just add about 6 jugs of damn coolant to that.
You wanna go drag that shit up? Wanna go get some?
What?
Cooler. You getting here?
I gotta go inside the Loves and get some. Or maybe they got some over there.
Who is that?
At the Loves.
That's a tire shop.
They gotta have that little coolant thing.
I mean, cooler than enough.
Yeah, I know, but they got that little thing you put in there and just fill it up.
No idea.
No, Loves don't got no.
I never been in a tire shop, so I don't know.
Loves
We
ain't
gonna
got
see,
no
though.
professional people no more in these Texas places.
Oh man, 9900 coming through. Wait a minute, hold up. 9900 coming through. Look at it. Respect it.
Get the guys. Look at it. Respect it. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta get up on here and attach this goddamn shit back together.
Got him a little blanket to work under if y'all can't get one of them rolling.
I tell you, go to Harbor Freight. It's about $3.
Oh, that's right. I ain't released that video yet.
You ain't released it yet, man.
Yeah, you know the one where you explained that?
3, 4 damn weeks old.
It's still uploaded. The one we went to the 1845, we took the trailer. It's just been on pause. It's already uploaded though. I just gotta release it.
Impact gun. This is about $350 for this impact gun. Got it at Harbor Freight. This shit worked magic. Mwah! Love it.
So you finna change out what part?
Huh?
You finna change out the DEF pump?
I already changed it out. That's the one that we went to the dealership.
Oh, so you just gotta
and
tighten it
changed.
up.
So I'm just putting everything back together. Plug them suckers back in. Let's turn it on. Like, shit, I should have had it right here to show y'all. I just took it out the bag. This sensor came off the coolant, so that's the old sensor. That sensor is good, but since we got a brand new reservoir, it's hell of it. So all I'm basically doing, I took off the entire thing, took out the panel. I should have just showed it. Want me to show it?
Yeah, you can.
This girl on the front here. Alright. As y'all can see, let's get some flashlight going. Alright. So that's the pump. Let me turn that light on. That's the pump. That's the brand new pump. If you see all kinds of what would you call that? The DEF, if you see it all crystallized all over, chances are the pump is bad. So let me get a flathead screwdriver. Alright, so here's the panel. Mine is all rusted. So it has 2 screws right here. I need the light, huh? It has 2 screws on this side, one right here, one up top. And on the other side, it's one right there and another one up there for this to come off. Mine is stuck. I don't feel like using breaker bar and none of that to take it off. Thank you. These pins just come straight down like that. Try to. There we go. Actually, it shouldn't be all the way down there, but they should have a little bit of slack to it. Trying to do this and hold the camera at the same time. Alright, so basically the pins should be pulled out just a little bit like that. So y'all can see it. So I need to tighten up this screw. I need to tighten back up this screw. To take it off, you take off one. Let me put this up so y'all can see it. To take this panel off right here, the whole fuel pump, you're gonna pull these pieces down and this one, and you just pull out, and then pull this one the same way out. You go on this side, they got two little clamps, and you use the pliers and just pinch them together. That's all you gotta do. Then with this over here, just use the, let me get this out the way. With this yellow one right here, just put the same flathead screwdriver straight through here, and then pull it down so it will look like that. And then you take it out of this bracket up here, right here. Now to take this off, this whole panel off, it's one screw right here, the other screw right here, and another one right there. Then move all this shit out the way, and the other screw right there. So that's 3 screws to take this whole pump off. And now that it's off, all I'm doing now is just putting it back on. So I'm gonna use my impact gun and just put these screws back in, and then connect these hoses, and then put the sensor back in, and that's all it is to it. You don't want to take a rocket science to do any of this. Let me get that impact gun. Alrighty. Alright, I need probably this one. Hold it. Hold it. I'm gonna pull it. Pull it. Yeah. I need one a little bigger to it.
You said bigger?
Yeah, probably the one on the other side. The other one. Yeah. Well, which one is a little cleaner? Just pull it forward. There you go. Let's see if this works. Yep. That's all there is to it. Try to see if I can put some light there so you guys can see. God dang. Right there. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
No, the phone got a flashlight too.
Oh, it do? Well, turn it on. I ain't turned on.
Let me see. All right.
Alright, there we go. Alright, much better. What I did now? I think I pressed something. Alright, still recording. So, you gotta take your time with these hoses because they're very fragile, and all it is one straight hose going up. You don't want to break them. And if they dry rot, you fucked. So I'm just tightening them a little bit by hand. Then I'm going to use the impact wrench and then just tighten it all the way up. So I'm going to sit up under here. Got DEF all over me now. Fuck. And cool it. I think I just snapped the photo. So we can keep this out the way a little. So crawl your ass up under here. Move all this stuff out the way if you can. Oh, I gotta snap this sensor back into place. Actually, it's supposed to zip tie together. I ain't no mechanic, but I know how to fix some shit. All they doing is just taking off some damn sockets. That's about it. Just put the damn shit on there, tighten it in. You don't need it too tight, and this impact gun work magic, man. You don't need it too tight. All right, that looks good. coolant that was leaking. It's running all the way back there, and that's DEF. We ain't gonna reuse them. Just gonna dump them out. Like I say, just be careful with that hose. Hang on there. Like I said, pretty damn powerful. Can use it, take off tires and all that stuff. That's all you need. Hand tight. When you're done, just plug them all back in. So you plug the rear one back in first, snap them in place. Here it snap, put that back up. This one, snap it into place. Boom, that's it. So that's snapping into place, the pins are in. It ain't going nowhere. Get this. Snap it back on and push it back up. Lock it into place. That ain't going nowhere. Get the rear one. Snap it back in. What's up with you? Well, you want to snap back? Hang on. You want to be hard-headed, huh? There we go. All right. So now that everything is snapped back into place, you would just put your cover back on. All right, look in the door. You see some bolts. Let me get them. I think I'm done with this. You don't need to see me put on some bolts. This is rusted, so you can see the bottom of it, because I basically broke it off and thought that it was this filter. Now, if you want to take out the filter, you just screw this out, take out that filter, and then put the new one back in, plug it up there, and you're good to go. I think it's supposed to change like every 150 miles. Nah, every 150,000 miles, you're supposed to change out this filter, because it catches all the trash and contamination and all that stuff. Here you go, Jay.
I don't see no boats. What kind of boats?
Well, I hit my head. Copy that.